Hey guys, guess what? I made it upstairs. I have a huge mess up here. I literally haven't been up here in like 2 weeks. But I just tried to clean up some. And I'm just trying to find a position that's comfortable for my knee. So today we're gonna catch up in here, which I've been doing really well with the whole catch up situation in here. So I don't think there's a lot. Let's see. I need to. Oh yeah, I did do that this morning. Food show. Yeah, so missed my lab appointment. I need to write because I got up at 6 for an appointment that was at 6:20 a.m. And literally I was like 2 minutes late, like 6:22, and the machine wouldn't take my QR code. I was like, no, you don't have an appointment. You can be a walk-in. And I said, well, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And I walked out. So note to self, if you are using a very popular specific lab for blood work, you cannot be late at all. Literally, you cannot be late. So yeah, I don't know what I was gonna do. A little stamp. I have like these little stamps that I wanted to use in here. So I think today will be mostly just like decor, because like I said, I'm pretty caught up. I'm just gonna take all these out and we can decide what we're gonna do here. So I'm definitely like annoyed, angry. Yes, definitely like, you know, super angry about this whole stupid lab situation. And then we have some other stuff. There's like work. I think I'm gonna use this one because I did work in office on this day. Maybe we can just do it right there. So cute. These are adorable. And then it's been pretty sunny, but it did rain. I'm forgetting. I think it was Monday and Tuesday. Well, I don't have any room, so I can't really stamp anymore. So yeah. And this is like food. This is like things you do, like food. I do have to food shop tomorrow. Ouch. I have to food a shop. And I do have to clean. Oh, that didn't take. I wonder why. Is it because it's not? Sorry if you're seeing my head. Oh, you can barely see it. I messed it up. I think it's because of this. Yeah. Oh well, it's a cleaning one. And then we have couch potato, we have the gym, we have movies, and then you have like, I think that's reading. And then this is like different drinks. And then this is like, I guess just everyday activities like eating, sleeping, and working. So yeah, these are super cute. We can use these some other time. So for now, my weekend is pretty open. I do have to clean the toilets. Very exciting things happening this weekend. So yeah, and this is just like my weekly. I gotta do dog claws. I gotta do watering of the outdoor indoor plants. We are going to start edging with mulch. Also grass, possibly. We might look into buying some grass and just doing a little grassy patch for the puppies because they're all white. And right now I don't have like a lot of grass because my bigger dogs go nuts out there. They ripped out all the grass. And I should have taken a picture, and I did it, and I'm kicking myself. But they looked like they just fell down a chimney. That's how like dirty they were. It was crazy. All right, so today we had our meeting. Actually, I had another surprise meeting at 2. I had my lunch, and then here we just finished working on the rest of the stuff. Same here. And now I'm home. I don't know if I want to eat dinner. My stomach has been really kind of messed up today. So maybe I'll have an acai bowl, but I don't know. I did the meeting. We did tidy the studio. Just now we just ran around and try to get stuff done as quickly as possible. And that's all I have for tonight. I do have to, tonight will be language. I need to do my language studies. I did do this morning, but I wanted to also do my other language. And maybe some, I have to fussy cut printables from Susie. I just printed hers. Did I do a spend today? I did do a spend. I need to look it up. I bought 3 language books for like the first level certification for Chinese, and I bought what else did I buy? Oh, I wanted to try the Histology. I do have Histology somewhere here. Hold on. I'm just knocking everything down. No big deal. Do I have I thought I did have Histology here somewhere. Pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, here it is. It's actually like the tiny one. But I thought I had. Oh my goodness, guys. How embarrassing. I'm dropping everything. It could have been a Midori, but I do have. Oh, excuse me. I do have this, and it's a commonplace. I wasn't really drawn to commonplacing in here. I think that this paper, I'm not a fan when it comes to like full writing out. I prefer a thicker paper. So in hindsight, this is the A6. In hindsight, this wasn't the best purchase. I did very small amounts of commonplacing. I did a few pages. I haven't really like categorized them, and then I just wasn't drawn to coming back in here. So I might have to repurpose this, and just thank God I only did like a few pages in here. So I'll just get those out. And also I hate that I don't even know what that is. Coffee, probably. I messed up the binding and it looks all gross. And that was because I had this out. I didn't blah, blah, blah. I did not have this cover. So yeah. I'm gonna put you right back in here. And I do have a little Hobonichi notebook. But these are like glued in. They're really flimsy, like they don't really hold on to your pages very well. So I haven't really found a use for this one per se. But it just looks cute in here, right? I just think it looks cute. So sometimes I just like looking at my notebooks. And these look adorable in here. So anyway, that was a long tangent. I bought an A5 Stalogy and I bought a B6 Slim Stalogy just to see if, like, is it just easier to like buy a B6 Slim? We'll see how I like the paper for this kind of stuff. Should be fine because this is very thin paper and I haven't had an issue with like the dailies in here. And then the A5 I got because I wanted to try and see if I can work it out into like a Moleskine size, because I wanted the size of a Moleskine, but I want the paper, like the Tomoe paper. So anyway, needless to say, I spent a lot. So notes for today, I had stomach issues, possibly from, not possibly, I mean, let's be honest, McDonald's breakfast, because I don't do well with like greasy food. And I had McDonald's yesterday. I did have a chicken sandwich, but you know, you still are having fries and stuff, so it's still greasy. But I had a sausage McMuffin, you know, and it was like greasy, and then I had the hash brown and that was even more greasy. So yeah, just stay away from McDonald's, you know. That's my note to myself. Stay the heck away from McDonald's. So tomorrow, we were gonna buy, I don't even know, what do you call those? Grass rolls? Grass, I don't even know. Grass for Backyard Patch. Backyard Puppy Patch. The big ones I won't be allowed on there because they don't know how to act. Grass for Backyard Puppy Patch. Edging with mulch. What was the other thing I said? Oh, I need to food shop. And that reminds me that I'll need to start a list over here. So I definitely need vegetables. And we need to buy some protein. And off the top of my head, we will need creamer. I have yogurt, I have granola, I have high protein bar. Oh, I'm out of high protein bars. I need to get those. And so for now, that'll be good. I want to get those new potatoes, like the little baby ones. Okay. Media, I did Insta stories earlier today. I did both of these. This did not happen because, in retrospect, this sounds crazy, but this is the way it has to happen. We have an extra room where we have cats because they don't want to be near the dogs and they get scared, so they're in this extra bedroom. And they obviously like to sleep on the bed. It's comfy, but they have destroyed the comforter. So I bought new ones, or like new linens, but we'll need a plastic now to put over. So I'm waiting for that plastic to come. It's supposed to come today or tomorrow. So I'm hoping we get to see that soon. So anyway, let's move on, because I don't know how to not tangent off topic. So basically, we are done with week 1. That's crazy. I did not get at all to like decorate in here, so I'm hoping this video will be us sort of doing some decor. I don't know that we'll do all of it, but I'm hoping we'll do some. I did buy the plastic cover for the bed. Oh, one thing I do want to do is I never went back in here and highlighted the titles. Pretty much nothing on here has gotten done. We did do freezer inventory. I did wipe down the fridge. Mail go. I haven't done that. Organized garden. No. Yeah, pretty much none of this, or mostly none of this got done. Micro, Goodwill, car wash, garden. Yeah, nothing got done. And no surprise, since I was by myself and I was injured. So this morning I did do meds and all the good things. That's wait, meditate, spirit journal, planner. Ooh, I need to remember to figure out what I did with my 5-year, because I didn't write it in this morning. I'm all caught up with my hobo cousin. I'm not cooking. My dad got us dinner. Quality time, learn. Yep. And frustrated, annoyed. I was annoyed and frustrated and angry. But I'm over it now. It was something really stupid and not worth my time even thinking about. I was tired because I was sick, and executive dysfunction was not a problem today. Over the counter, always. Headache, yeah. Migraine, no. Knee pain, no. I have not had any knee pain. It's more like a soreness now, like just like a general like sore feeling. And when I use the icy hot, like the roller, it really helps. I literally sound like a grandma. Watch, no, I didn't go out today. Movement, no. Moisturize and water. All right, not so bad, not too shabby, as my neighbor would say. So yeah, I already did. Oh, wait, no, I did that this morning, didn't I? Am I losing my mind? Oh, yesterday I did not do this. This was today. That was today. And gratitude, or no, this is research. What did I research today? I'm trying to think. I did look up like walk schedules, because my issue is like when I am on a schedule and when I have a routine going, it's good. But when I am not doing it, when it's time for me to like hop back on that horse, as they say, it is so hard. It feels impossible. So I just was looking for walk schedules, specifically like the ones that start off like really what's it called? Really short walks, working up to longer walks. So short to long walks. That's really what I wanted to see. Like 15 minutes for how long, and then you work your way up to 25 for how long, and then you work up your way to 30 for how long. Because I do better with time, in a sense, as like time spent exercising as opposed to like steps. Like I've tried to do steps and it doesn't click for me. Today I am grateful for finally being able to go up the stairs. It's the little things in life, and you don't realize how like automatic things are until they're not automatic anymore, and then you're like, what? Like, how did I ever get by? Like how does anyone get by without having full mobility? Like, it just made me feel so grateful to have full mobility again. And yeah, I'm just very grateful. Today I didn't do tarot because I didn't feel good. I just said sick. When I'm sick, I do not like to do anything like spiritual, tarot related. I did do a quick spirit, and I did do my manifestations. I keep forgetting to highlight these. I'll have to go back and highlight the rest, but like some of this is personal, so I don't want to like show everything. And the next page is my journaling, and then I already prepped for, this is the final weekend here, and since this is blah blah blah, since this is the final week in this one, in the back, I mean, like for the dailies, I'm just gonna do everything here. So I'll still be going here for my weeklies, because this is good until 2026. But the back part, meaning my dailies, it's gonna be done Sunday. So right, yeah, Sunday. So I just started it here, and I already prepped everything, so that way I'm not like dragging my butt on Sunday. And I did my dailies, and it got to a point where I was just like, I just started drawing all the lines. That's why they look atrocious, but it's whatever. Like, honestly, I don't even care. Look at them. Yeah, I got all my, oh my god, look at that. I got all my lines, all my sections, you know, all my everything in here. And I have a few pages for notes, and then back here, my track, what is back here? Oh, back here I have a freezer inventory, and then back here is nothing. So I need to like remember to bring this over to whatever book I decide I'm going to do. And I have found a pack of these like campus notebooks that apparently I completely forgot about. So I wanted the like small ones. I think it's the A5 one. And instead I got these S5. I didn't even know that was a size. Is it even a size? Okay. I love this paper. And so my dilemma is, like, I don't have the heart to cut this down to a B6, essentially. Like, that's a lot of wasted paper. And this is good paper. This is really good paper. So then my thought was, well, what about like an A5 size? But like, this is so heavy. But also I want to keep this cover. Like, I really love this cover, and I don't want to like get rid of it just yet. So I'm like, okay, well, this is better. Like, you're not wasting as much paper. But it's still kind of like just too wide, right? Because like, if it fit in here, I don't care that it sticks out up here. You know what I mean? So I was thinking of doing like a Moleskine size, because a Moleskine is kind of like a B6 slim. Let me go grab one real quick. And I would use the Moleskine instead, but it's just too hard. It's like a hardcover. So see, that sticks out a whole lot. So I would have to make a custom size, essentially, for me to feel okay in cutting down this notebook, but still it being able to fit here. So when you like measure these, it's really not that much thinner than a real B5. Sorry, A5. So like, in comparison, this B6 from Sterling Ink is right where this elastic ends. So yeah, if I did cut it, I'm gonna do a markup in the back. If I did cut it like this, I'm sorry if you like this would be the cutoff on the top, but then the cutoff on the edge would have to be much thinner, so like here. And I just feel like, isn't that like a tan size? I'm pretty sure that's a TN. I'm just saying. If you cut this, I feel like it's just slightly bigger than just a regular TN. So then part of me is like, well, do I move into a TN cover? But again, I just love this cover so much. I don't want to do that. And I just love everything about it. I literally love this so much. So I may just have to wait for that Asology V6 Slim and use that. I did also order a Sterling Ink V6 Slim because I don't want to cut these down. That was the other thing. I could cut these down because it's not much of a cut because again, it's V6. So I would just have to cut it that much and that wouldn't be as much of a waste of paper. So I may end up doing that even though I don't really want to. We shall see. We shall see. There's just a lot of options now and I'm overwhelmed and I can only blame myself. Yeah, and then I have my little pocket, which honestly I haven't touched this. I used to use it a lot more when I was going into the office more. Like I had a more office heavy schedule than I do now. And right now is just, you know, it's kind of like very sporadic. Like I guess I could start just using it. I stopped doing like the whole no spend sticker thing when I got the puppies because honestly that went out the window. It's like expenses every week. Especially when you have to. Weeklies. I was doing good in the weeklies. Like I started decorating real cute. And then I just think it's the size, you know, like I just don't think I'm a pocket person. It just feels really small and restrictive. I think there is this has like use in a specific excuse me, in a specific like situation, or like if you have tiny handwriting, which I do not. But yeah, maybe over this weekend I'll resuscitate it. Maybe I'll change this cover out because I'm kind of done with the purple now, and it's like a sad purple. It's like a, you know, very muted purple. I may switch over to my Da Vinci or one of the Filofax that I got, that I did the unboxing here. I think it was the two yellow ones. I might change to that. But yeah, like I'm not as in love with this color cover as I am with this guy. Like I just love everything about this. Like I love holding it, touching it, feeling it. It's just, I love it. So yeah, that's my ramble. Oh, and I finally caught up in my Hobonichi. I'm all caught up. All caught up. I was behind like a month. So yeah, let's decorate a little bit, shall we? Since we're here. I don't know how long this video is running for. I'm just gonna take out some of my Happy Planner stuff because it's easy. And how far back? Yikes! We are just behind on everything. All right, I'm gonna do this here, and then like we can add some other stuff so that it's not so plain and sad looking. I feel like what makes a difference too is using stickers, honestly. because when you use stickers, it just makes everything look so bright and happy. So it's just fun. So I hope you guys, April is going okay. I'm trying to stay optimistic about all the things. So I hope you're taking care of yourselves and you are taking time to just reset yourself and do what you gotta do for you. I know that can feel hard sometimes. You may feel guilty, but hey, you can't help others if you don't help yourself first, right? You have to put the oxygen mask on first, yours, before you can help others with theirs. So just something that always sticks out to me whenever I'm feeling a little bit like I'm not doing enough, because energy wise, anxiety wise, I just can't. So yeah, let's see, I can put something here. We're not gonna go crazy in here. Maybe that's good enough for me. And then we have, I'm gonna put this one in here. Pretty. And this one here. Maybe this one right here. So yes, I haven't really had much going on, obviously, because of my situation. But I have been trying to just keep up with my planning and my journaling, because honestly it gives me hope and it improves my mood, and it really helps me. I always recommend it to anyone that, you know, asks me, or anyone that I know in my everyday life is like, oh, you journal or stuff, or when it is revealed that I'm a journaler. I always highly recommend it, and I always say, like, you don't have to like overwhelm yourself at first with a bunch of stuff. You can just do things at your own pace. Like, it doesn't have to be all decorated. It could just be a safe place for you to jot down your thoughts, organize your thoughts, organize your day, you know. And that could be organize your days in a weekly basis, organize your days on a daily basis. It could be whatever you want it to be. I'm loving these thumper stickers, by the way. These like Bambi stickers. So cute. I woke up late on this day. I need a box for up there. Do I have a box? Let's see. Oh, this is so cute. Should I put you? Right there. Yeah, I need like a box, because I did not wake up on time, and I would like to make note of that. Oh, let's do this pink one. Oh, it's too big. Oh, here's a good day to put this on, because I literally don't have anything happening that day. Yeah, so like, if you don't have anything happening on certain days, that's fine too. Like, don't get all stressed out. I should put that crooked. You know, it's not like we're super busy all the time. Like, not everyone has a million things going on all the time. So another thing I always say is, like, don't, like, if you like to watch planner videos, great, but, like, don't compare yourself or compare your style, compare what you're doing with how other people are doing, because everybody's life is different. Some people have a lot more things to keep up with. So you just have to sort of be kind to yourself and just have fun, really. That's what it comes down to. Just have lots of fun and lots of time with yourself. As far as anything else is going on with me, really not a lot. You know, I like to keep my life stress-free. My only current stressor is work, and it doesn't get pretty bad there. Sometimes, you know, you have people who maybe don't understand what you do and feel like they can suggest better, and that's what causes the stressor, because it's like you haven't even taken the time really to fully understand what I do or my team does, but you're already chiming in with opinions and just, you know, just being ugly. I don't know how else to say it, you know? Like, it would never occur to me to try to tell anyone, like, how to do their job, especially if I just started. You know, like, I understand wanting to make your mark. You know, I don't care about stuff like that anymore. But, you know, when you're younger, I get it. You know, you want to make your mark, and you want to... I'm not going to write anything in this. I just like the way it looks. And you want to impress, I guess, is what you want to do. I'm assuming, if you're, you know, going to those extremes. But I just could never do that. I have had jobs where it was my job to kind of monitor certain things and not tell people what to do, in the sense like I was on, you know, over them or supervising them, but just like we were like quality control, and we'd have to be like, hey, this is how, you know, technically this is missing, and, you know, we need to do best practice, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I hated that job because people take offense, which, you know, I get it. I totally get it. You take offense to what is essentially, yes, it is constructive, but it's essentially kind of like still criticism, because, you know, you're thinking you're doing the best job ever, and here comes little old me saying, hey, you need to do it this way. You know, who wants to hear that? I don't even want to hear that. I hate doing that. So for me to, I'm not gonna say, you know, whatever. For me to experience the other side of that, but it's not like they were told to do that I know of. You know, there's no quality control aspect of it. It's kind of just annoying. Yeah, it's just annoying. There's no other way to say that. Let me do my job. I have been doing it for a long time. I take pride in my work. And I always try to go above and beyond. Not for anyone or to make anyone proud of me or accolades or anything like that. I do it because I have pride in my work, in the things that I do. I am a perfectionist at heart. So I like to just do things right. You know, just do things right because you have pride in yourself. So it really just irks me when you're new and you're already finding fault with pretty much everything, even though, you know, it's not your place really to comment or to question or make suggestions. Like, let's focus on what you were hired for. And it wasn't anything to do with my area. So yeah, fun times, guys. That's what I have been dealing with. I hope you haven't had to deal with anything like that, because like the stress out in the greater level of things in society is enough for me right now. Like, I literally cannot take anything else. And my thing is, like, if this continues, then I may have to just, you know, get out of Dodge, find something else to do, hit up my contacts, because I'm not gonna, you know, just be miserable just for the sake of it. So anyway, yeah, we're almost there, guys. It's Friday. So because we have so much room, I'm gonna put this beautiful square sticker. But I gotta do this right. Because I then will freak out. Alright. That looks so good. I love it. Oh, how cute he is. I love Thumper. And I think I'll put the mom and Bambi here. Let's see, they fit. Oh, yeah, they fit. Little flowers. Looks cute. So yeah, I haven't been like planning videos, so I don't really know what I'll have next. I do want to set up my new rings. I do want to possibly cut down this campus notebook. But I don't know. Hard to say what I'll film next. Is usually just like planner stuff. I don't plan because it just takes away the joy. Isn't that funny? I will make planner videos, but do not ask me to plan a video because that's just gonna throw me off the edge. It just kind of kills the joy. I'm just being honest. It kind of does. Why isn't there a little sticker that I can use in that little space? Where are you, flowers? No. Oh yeah, I could use this one. There you go. All right, we're done. So yeah, we're all caught up. I'm going to do 2 more days in here, and then we're finished with the back part of this weeks. Guys, I cracked the weeks code. Who would have thunk it? One thing I did want to do, which I won't keep you here for that, I'm just gonna start highlighting this as we say farewell. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys stay informed. I hope you guys stay as stress-free, anxiety-free as you can. And again, please be informed. Please stay safe. Please hold safe space for others if you can, if you have that available to you. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Bye.